Rumor alert! Evgeni Malkin to the NY Rangers. Could Evgeni Malkin be heading to the New York Rangers? This intriguing rumor has surfaced, suggesting that discussions have taken place between the Rangers and the Penguins regarding the talented forward. But what does this mean for both teams? When you survey the current landscape of the NHL and ask which teams are likely to be sellers in the market, the Pittsburgh Penguins consistently emerge as the primary candidate. This situation is quite perplexing, especially considering that the team has 4 significant contracts tied up for the foreseeable future, all belonging to players who are advancing in age. Let's take a closer look at these key players. Erik Karlsson, 35 years old, earning between $10 million and $11 million. Under contract until the end of the 2026-27 season. Sidney Crosby, 37 years old, with a salary of $8.7 million. Also signed through 2026-27. Chris Letang, 38 years old, making $6.1 million, with a contract lasting until 2027-28. First, Evgeni Malkin, 39 years old, earning $6.1 million, with his contract running through 2025-26. While the salaries of these players may not seem exorbitant given their caliber, it's crucial to recognize that they are not just in their 30s, they are in their late 30s, which raises questions about their long-term viability. Notably, Malkin is the only player on this list who is entering the final year of his contract, which adds another layer of complexity to the situation. So how are these players performing as they age? Crosby continues to be remarkably consistent, averaging around 90 points per season and maintaining a point-per-game pace. Karlsson has shown steady performance with point totals of 56, 56, and 53 over the last 3 seasons, managing to play all 82 games each year. Letang had a strong comeback season in 2023-24, but struggled in 2024-25 due to injuries and reduced power play time. Malkin, on the other hand, has seen a decline in his scoring, with his points dropping from 83 in the 2022-23 season to 67, and then to just 50 last season, indicating that age and injuries are taking their toll. Now, let's shift our focus to the Rangers and their need for a center. Currently, their top 3 centers are Vincent Trocheck, Mika Zibanejad, and JT Miller. However, it's worth noting that only Trocheck primarily plays the center position. Miller was shifted to the wing for the latter half of his 32 games with the Rangers, and Zibanejad has also spent considerable time on the wing throughout his career. Trocheck and Zibanejad combined for a modest total of 121 points, which is relatively low for a team vying for success. Miller, while impressive with 35 points in just 32 games, was more effective when playing on the wing. Despite his age and recent performance decline, Malkin still boasts a higher points per game average than any center currently on the Rangers roster. If he were to join the team, he would instantly become their top-line center, a role he has long aspired to fill. Playing alongside Artemi Panarin could potentially rejuvenate Malkin's career. It's also important to understand the cultural perspective of Russian players regarding their roles. For them, being the first-line center is akin to how baseball pitchers view being the ace of the rotation. Malkin has rarely had the chance to take on that role in Pittsburgh, except for one season when Crosby was sidelined and Malkin went on to win the MVP award. But here's where it gets controversial. Should the Rangers take a chance on Malkin despite his age and injury history? Would this move be a smart strategy for a team looking to bolster its center position? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with the potential benefits of this trade, or do you think it's a risky gamble? Share your opinions in the comments.